Have you ever come across an amazing blog and thought, I wish I could do that? Well, with Squarespace, you absolutely can, and it's easier than you might think. Whether you want to share your ideas, start a passion project, or create a blog for your online store, I'm here to show you how to do it all on Squarespace. It's one of the most beginner-friendly platforms, but still gives you that professional, polished look. So if you're ready to bring your blog to life, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to get your blog up and running without touching a single line of code. Sounds good? Let's dive in. All right, let's start by adding a blog section to your Squarespace site. It's super simple. First, on the left sidebar, you'll see a section called Websites. Under that, click on Pages. This opens up your main navigation menu where you'll see some predefined pages. Now, next to main navigation, there's a plus icon. Click on that and you'll get a variety of options. From pages to videos, stores, courses, Squarespace really lets you add a bunch of different content types. But for now, we're focusing on blog, so go ahead and select that. Next, Squarespace will prompt you to choose a blog layout and you'll get a live preview of how it will look on your site. Feel free to explore the different styles. Once you find one you like, just click to select it. And just like that, the blog section will be added to your site. Squarespace will then ask you to name the blog for your navigation menu. For this video, we'll keep it simple and call it Blog. Once you name it, your blog is officially added. Now you can explore this new section and get familiar with it. Now that your blog section is set up, let's clean things up by deleting the sample posts that come preloaded with Squarespace. On the left sidebar, click on Blog Content. You'll see a list of demo posts that Squarespace adds to give you an idea of how your blog will look with content. To remove them, you can either click on each post individually or select all of them at once. Once you've selected them, scroll down and hit the delete button at the bottom of the page. Squarespace will ask you to confirm the deletion. Just go ahead and confirm. This quick cleanup gives you a nice clean start to begin adding your content. Now, let's customize the settings for your blog to make sure everything is set up just the way you want it. First, on the left sidebar, right next to your blog, you'll see a gear icon. Clicking this will open up the blog settings menu, which is divided into different sections. Let's walk through them one by one. Under the General tab, you'll find the basic settings. Here, you can update the blog's name, decide how it appears in your navigation menu, and even adjust the URL slug for the blog. For simplicity, we'll keep everything as blog for now, but feel free to change it to something that fits your brand. Next, you have the option to enable or disable the blog page for website visitors. This is helpful if you're still working on your content and don't want it visible yet. You can even password protect the page if needed. You can also decide how many posts you want to display on the archive page. This controls how much content visitors can scroll through at a time. And if your business is content focused, you can even set this blog as your homepage, which is a great option for blogs or media-centric businesses. Now, let's move on to the SEO tab, probably the most important for attracting organic visitors. Here, you'll set the SEO title and meta description for your blog. These are crucial because they show up in search engine results and can impact how many people click through to your site. Squarespace also gives you the option to tweak settings to show or hide your blog posts, categories, or tag pages from search engines. This depends on how you plan to use your blog, so toggle these on or off based on your needs. Next, we have the Social Image tab. Here, you can upload an image that will be displayed when your blog is shared on social media. Squarespace even gives you a preview of how it'll look and comes with a built-in image editor to make quick adjustments if needed. The Feeds tab makes it incredibly easy to manage your blog feed across various platforms. This is especially handy if your blog focuses on podcasting or news, allowing you to streamline content distribution. Lastly, in the Advanced tab, you can manage your blog's categories, tags, and even add custom header or footer codes if necessary. Don't worry. I'll show you how to use these categories and tags when we create our first blog post in the next step. All right, let's create our first blog post now. On the left sidebar, click on the plus icon to start writing your post. This will open up the Squarespace content editor, which is incredibly intuitive and easy to use. You really won't need any tutorials to get started. It's that user-friendly. The content editor also offers a powerful section customizer, allowing you to fine-tune every aspect of your post layout. Whether you want to adjust the width of your content, change the alignment of your posts, or even tweak the background of the page, this customizer gives you complete control. It's flexible, straightforward, and gives you the freedom to design a layout that fits your unique style. Honestly, this is one of the best editors we've seen in any drag-and-drop page builder or CMS. It gives you that perfect balance between creativity and ease of use. If you've used any other content editor before, you'll feel right at home with how smooth and familiar this one feels. Now, here's a cool new feature. Squarespace recently introduced an AI tool to help write and tweak your posts. While it's still in its early stages and might not be the most advanced AI out there, you can still create some great content with a little patience and refinement. For example, we were able to generate a pretty solid outline with just one simple prompt. With a bit of tweaking and input from us, that outline became a fully fleshed out blog post. It's a great way to speed up your content creation if you invest a bit of time into it. We won't walk through the entire process here, as that's beyond the scope of this video, but we'll speed up the footage and show you the full post we generated using a mix of AI prompts and human editing. Now that we've written our post, let's fine-tune the final post settings to make sure everything is optimized and ready to go live. To open the settings menu, click on the author name at the top of the post title. This will bring up the settings pop-up where we can tweak various options. Squarespace has done a great job organizing these settings, so let's go through them one by one. First up is the Content tab. Here, we can manage all the basic post-related settings like the featured image, excerpt, post URL, and author details. One neat feature is that Squarespace allows you to use its AI tool to generate an excerpt for your posts, which is a handy time saver if you want a quick summary. A key thing to note here is the post URL. By default, Squarespace generates a random string as the URL, which isn't SEO friendly at all. Make sure you update this to something more readable and SEO friendly, like your post title or a related keyword. Another nice touch is that Squarespace lets you attribute a source if your post is based on another article, which is a great feature for giving credit where it's due. Moving on to the Options tab, the first setting you'll see is the status of the post. Squarespace gives you several choices here, including marking the post as pending review, published, or even scheduling it for a future date and time. Next up is the Tags section. Here, you can add tags to your blog post. Tags are helpful for organizing content and improving searchability, and you can add multiple tags to a single post. Similarly, you can also assign the post to an existing category or create a new one entirely. This is another great way to keep your blog content organized. Squarespace also lets you enable comments for individual posts. You can even take this a step further by scheduling when comments are allowed or disabling them altogether after a certain time. This level of granular control is a great feature. You can also choose to mark the post as featured, which is useful if you want to highlight certain content on your website. Next is the SEO tab. This is where you can optimize the blog post's SEO title and meta description, which will appear in search engine results. Make sure these are both clear and engaging to help improve click-through rates. After that, we have the Social Image tab. Here, you can upload a specific image that will be used when this post is shared on social media. This ensures that the right image is displayed when someone shares your post, keeping your branding consistent. In the Share tab, you can connect your social media accounts and email marketing platforms directly to the blog. This is incredibly useful if you want to automatically notify your followers or subscribers whenever you publish a new post. Finally, there's the Location tab where you can add a physical location to your post if it's relevant, such as for event promotions or local content. Overall, Squarespace gives you a lot of granular control over your posts, letting you customize everything from how they appear on social media to how they perform in search engines. Once you're done, simply save your settings and preview the post to see how it looks. And that's it. You now know how to set up a blog, create posts, and customize everything from the layout to the SEO settings, all on Squarespace. But here's something even cooler. Squarespace also allows you to monetize your blog by setting up memberships. You can offer exclusive content to your audience, charge for subscriptions, and create a whole new income stream directly from your blog. If you'd like a video diving into how to set up memberships and monetize your blog on Squarespace, let us know in the comments. We'd be happy to make that happen. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more tips and tutorials on growing your online business. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.